Hello everyone, my name is Eric. I am the student pastor at the Vineyard, and I am so glad to be with you today from my living room in my house. I hope you guys are all healthy and well wherever you are at in Ohio, but we are doing good here. Now, I'm excited to tell you about Proverbs 19 today. That is the devotional that we're looking at. And when I spent some time with the Father and just read Proverbs 19, there was a verse that stood out to me. And that is Proverbs 19, verse 21. And I'm going to read it for you. It says, "Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand." Now, has anybody had like really great plans and they just failed miserably? Like that happens to me a lot. I don't know why it does. But one time I remember going on a date with Tiffany. I was like, oh, we'll leave the kid at home. We had one kid at the time. And then Tiffany's mom called and she's like, Jonah will not stop crying. You guys have to come home. And I'm like, we just ordered our drinks. Like haven't even ordered our meal yet. And we had to come home. We didn't get a date. I remember her like taking both of our kids out, and then somebody had a diaper blowout. And then somebody forgot to bring extra clothes for the kids. And then, our romantic date turned into an argument of who forgot to bring the extra clothes for the kid. Trying to fix a car. I failed at that many times. Going on some diet to try to get healthy or more fit, and you just end up like grumpy and miserable and mad all the time. I even remember a time where I tried to take Tiffany on a date when we were teaching English in Taiwan. And I was like, oh, this would be great. We'll just drive our motorcycle up the Alishan Mountain. It'll be nice and romantic and fun. And so we're on the motorcycle. We're driving up the mountain. And then all of a sudden, the bike stopped working. And we pulled over. I'm like, what's going on? And then I realized we were out of gas. You see, I bought this really cheap motorcycle, and the gas gauge was broken. And I thought I filled it up, but I guess I didn't. And we were stranded on the side of the road on this mountainside. And we're waiting for cars to come by, and finally a car comes by, and we wave them down. Tiffany and I do not speak Taiwanese. These guys did not speak English, except they did speak 3 words in English, but they were all curse words. And so super not helpful for us. But finally we got gas, and the day was over, and we came back. Our plans were ruined. But sometimes I feel like we have all these incredible plans for our life, and we worry about these plans. We want them to be perfect. But sometimes God cares more about who you are than what you do or all these plans that you have for your life. And so when I was reading Proverbs 19, God gave me another verse in Galatians 5. And I want to read this to you. It's, I believe, verse 22. It's the fruit of the Spirit. And it says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control." And I feel like the Father wants us to pick one of those today and just meditate on it. Meditate on one of the fruits of the Spirit. And I love creating strategic plans for my family, for ministry, for life. But I really believe that the Father wants us to focus on who we are instead of all the incredible plans. They're amazing and great, and we should do that. But it's important to focus on who we are. So think of those fruits of the Spirit now: the love, the joy, the peace, the patience, the kindness, the goodness, the gentleness, the self-control, and pick out one of those things. Just ask the Father to give you one of those fruits of the Spirit. And I just want you to meditate on that. For me, it's self-control, like going to bed, waking up, like getting in His Word, like having that self-control. What does that look like in your life? Like, what fruit do you need to grow in to who you are? Because I believe God cares more about who you are as a person than on the great plans that you might have for your life. We love you. God bless you. Have a great day.